Okay guys, take two. Last time I was doing a lap or two for Plux, just to kind of show them the ropes, and the service died, so I can't promise that this will be very long. It might have to fall short if the servers do give up again, but let's give it a go whilst the servers are working. So this one I'm doing the Nissan, for those that are using the Nissan. This is the Nissan 16. I found this to be extremely planted. It's very nice to drive. Not the fastest, but it's very nice. I found this to be second quickest out of the three. The Honda was low 14s. This was in the mid 14s, and then the Lexus was mid to high 14s. So for this I'm going to run it with one to the rear on brake balance. Just doing this lap just to kind of get the tyres a little bit warm so I'm not sliding everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a slow lap and then a couple of quick ones. And yeah, just making it short because I don't have anyone to be my dummy for a race situation, but I've still got tyre wear on, so it should still simulate what I want to do. I will find a way to somehow recollect them or replayers, but I'm not very technologically minded. So start off with the start finish straight. Now you want to look out for the 3 here, so that marks for 300 yards. Yep, just a little further back. There you go. I brake right here, brake hard, and you want to be in first gear by about here, and it gets the nose in very nicely. A little bit of an arc back out, and then accelerate straight back on, and second, third, fourth if you need it, into second, and then a change up mid corner, gets the nose very nicely planted, and then into fourth round here you want to be slightly off the accelerator and then back on again, and then you want to be across to the right. I get my tyres on the curb like that, and then I just bring it in gently. I miss the sausage curb, hit the grey, and then back out, back onto the curb again. Right here, I'll be in fifth, and then I'll just go down to fourth and chuck it in onto that curb, and then it'll bring me out here, and then I'll tuck in very sharp onto the left hand side. So this is a very important part of the track. I try and straight line it, I brake about here, and then you want to be down into second, cut just very slightly, back out, and then in at third as you go down the hill, and the downhill carries you. So it's nice and smooth. Around here I'm in fourth, by which point, and I'm bringing the accelerator straight back in. You want to be crossing that curb, and then here I'm coming down into third, clip that, and then back out again. And then here I'm braking just after the 3, down in first, still hugging that curb, and then you're down on this curb and then feed it straight back in. So let's go for a flying lap. Been editing the other video, so it might be a bit of a rusty first lap, but let's give it a go anyway. just missed that curb there, just dragged me out wide. Exhibit A of what happens if you hit that sausage. Right, let's go for one more lap. It's going to be an awful lap. 15.6, it's disgraceful. See, the tyres are starting to go off a little bit. Gr2, so it doesn't really affect it that much, but you can tell over a whole lap. So there we have it. We have 6 or 7 laps straight there. So I just want to go over the pinch points really. You got first, you want to get it into second to stop the rears spinning out. Just there. Here you've got your second, and then you want to be back up the third and when you're on the curb. That'll stop you over revving it a bit. You're in here, fourth, you just want to dab the throttle and come back out again. This is the first point that Gadget made out. Turn 4, so yeah, late in, miss the sausage, hit the grey stuff that's very grippy, and you want to be back out again. And then here, you're in 5th gear, and then on the throttle, on the curb, down in here, and you can run that. Don't hit the gravel because it'll suck you in. Here, you might have noticed me maybe about 3 or 4 laps ago. I got a little bit late. I might have broke a little bit after this line. And what I did was I was in 3rd, got down to 2nd, and then I went straight down to 1st, and that just gets, first of all, it gets the rear out just a little bit. It also gets the engine braking straight in as well. So you can go down to 1st just a little bit, then back up to 2nd, and then it'll bring you down a little bit nicer, a little bit deep. But the main thing is that you've got the car slowed so you don't go flying into the gravel. So there we go, so you go nice and wide into there, accelerate out, can touch the grey stuff but don't touch the sand. Back into 3rd, give the camber a nice chance to get you around. And then just after the 3, brake in first, back out, early turn to second if you're not very confident, and then straight out again. So there we have it. That's the Nissan. Let me know any feedback, and I shall catch you next time. Cheers, guys.